Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Now what we have done today is an absolute holy grail masterclass on FIFA 22 Pro Clubs. I have somehow managed to hit level 25 on Pro Clubs. That means I'm maxed out, got all the skill points, got a nice little green bar as well, which I'll show you in a minute. So we've basically completed the game, right? Like there's nothing else to do really. I guess maybe a couple Division 1 titles will be alright. Maybe to get the club to like, you know, top 10 on the leaderboards, things like that maybe. But then again, on like next gen Xbox, I never find any games above Division 4, so I mean, that's probably not really possible. We need crossplay, EA! We need crossplay! Legit, if you watch our streams, you'll see that we get to Division 4 and we make a new club again because no one ever plays any higher than Division 4. It's an absolute madness. But that's not what this video is about. No. It's all about level 25. Alright, we made it. We got 100 skill points. We're maxed out. We cannot improve our pro anymore. See, that's the thing. That's the one thing that kind of gets me down about all of this. It's great completing it. It's great and sick as fuck to get to the point where we're at, where we've got maximum skill points on our pro. But now we're done. You know, that's it. The grind is basically over. We made it and there's like nothing else to do. Like, why? Well played. Woo. Hey. Level 25. There it is. Pog. Yay! Ready for this? Ready for level 25? I'll tell you who I am. Go on. Level up, mate. Level bloody 25. 9 skill points, too. Nice. Set piece specialist. Send it. Yeah. We have completed pro clubs, mate. What a time to be alive. Admittedly, it took me about 700 games, which I'll show you all my stats in a minute. But it takes a long time to get there, which I can get for some of you guys out there that are more casual players or don't play the game as much as I do probably. Not many do, to be honest. But it's going to be tough for you to get that many games like throughout the whole year, let alone in a few months. So yeah, I can understand why, you know, it was a long grind. But if, for those of us that do get there, what more have we got to do? You know, what else do we do? I don't know. I'm kind of like at that point now. Like, what do I do? And the only thing I'm thinking of is content. Like, I'm thinking of videos. I'm thinking of YouTube. I'm thinking of build videos and like showing off all my skill points and the proper builds to use and all, what kind of use them on. All this kind of stuff is great. All the archetypes, all the player builds. I can't wait, man. It's going to be pretty sick, actually. On top of getting all the skill points, you guys should get a lot of perks as well. So all the perks you can use and try things out. And I think I might do that. I might start varying up the perks that I use. So I might try some, you know, perk, you know, deep dives and see what they're about. See if they're worth using, see if they're noticeable and if they actually make any impact. So yeah, now we've unlocked all of them, that could be an idea as well. But outside of that, in terms of just playing pro clubs, like there's nothing else to do. So I'm a little bit sad at the same time while also being super fucking happy that we've actually got 100 skill points to be maxed out. We're level 25, man. It's actually kind of mad. But before I get into the builds and show you my skill points and level 25 and all that, please leave a like on the video, alright? Support the grind, alright? We're out here. It's crazy. It took me a long time. Like the first game of Pro Clubs that I played was on the 27th of September when the early access came out. And I completed the grind on the 14th of December as of recording this. So it took me, I think, like 78 days, which on average is about 8.6 games per day. So about 9 games per day, which from the 27th of September to the 14th of December 2021. We did it. Amazing, which I mean, to be honest, 8 or 9 games a day isn't that many. In that time, I did take about a week or 2 off as well. So, I mean, you know, probably average about 10 games a day, for example. So, we've been grinding, man. Alright, so the support on the video, the likes, the subs you guys give are incredible. Thank you. Yeah, subscribing to the channel. Commenting down below as well. What level are you? What's your current FIFA level, huh? Do you think you'll get to level 25? Are you going to stop where you are and just, like, see how it goes? Because remember, you got a whole year of this game. There's no real need to grind it out super hard because you remember you got a long time to get to level 25. There's no rush. Play as much as you want or as much as you can to get to the level you're after. And yeah, obviously I do it because I do it for a living. It's what I do, right? We love this shit and Pro Clubs is my baby. Anyway, without further ado, let me show you this build, how many games I've got, my stats and all this kind of stuff. Ready? So looking down here, you can see I've got 674 matches played. It actually took me 671. I played a couple games afterwards, trying out the 100 skill points and all that. It's actually a bit more than that because I've played like VFL friendlies and warm-ups and all this kind of stuff. So on average, I reckon it's probably about 700 games. Yeah, including friendlies as well. Obviously, friendlies don't count towards your matches played. So that's what that is. But yeah, so I think about 700 games, if not maybe a little bit more, of friendlies included to get to level 25. Now, this is bearing in mind that I play any on Pro Clubs. And when you play any, you do get a less amount of XP compared to someone that plays just in Striker, for example. So I'll show you now a little flex real quick, but nothing, I'm not really care too much. But if I go to the any leaderboards real quick, you'll see that I am currently 7th, you know, so I've got, you can see down the bottom below me there, 661 games played in any, out of 674 games in total. So you can see like the, you know, a very, very, very large majority of my games were played in any. And sometimes you get about 800 XP per game, if you're lucky maybe 1000. So take that into consideration with this as well. So if you guys do not play any, or you do play any, you can probably reach level 25 quicker than I can. I think I did it quite slowly because I played in any. So if you guys just play Striker, banging hat-trick after hat-trick, you'll get to level 25 much faster than I did. So I wouldn't fret. This is just like an example, you know, how many games it took me. It probably will take most of you guys a lot less. I think I've seen some people take 500 games to get level 25. Which, I mean, is not bad. 500 games of pro clubs in 1 year. It's still quite a lot. 500 games of FIFA when you think about it. But, you know, I reckon you guys can do that. If you really want it, you'll grind it out. Now, my favorite thing about getting level 25 is you see in the top right-hand corner, it's got the green bar and the green max level reach 25. I think that's quite nice. You know, when you go through all the levels, you get a little blue bar that slowly progresses up. It's nice to see the green bar. You know, we completed it. You know, what's up? It's huge. And I'll quickly show you as well. I've got my goalkeeper builder. We've got 100 skill points. You can see just up there, 100 skill points. That is with everything taken away. So you can see the numbers on the left. We've got 0 skill points and attributes applied. So every single thing's taken off. You've got 100 skill points up there in total. For anyone that wasn't aware of how many skill points you have in total, you can see it there. Level 25 maxes it out. I think at level 21, 22, 23, and 24, I got 1 skill point each throughout those levels. And to get those levels like maxed out, it took about 80,000 XP per level. It was crazy, I tell you. So I think all in all, maybe not exactly 80,000, maybe a bit less, but I think it was about 300 games I played to get 4 skill points. All right, 4 skill points in 300 games. Can you imagine? Previous FIFAs, you would get 110 skill points in 100 games. But 4 skill points for 300 games was mad. And then the final level, you get 9 skill points when you get to level 25, which is quite nice. It's a nice little benefit. But yeah, would you guys want to see me go through these builds here? You know, I've got obviously all my skill points applied now on most of my builds. So I would think I will chop and change a few things and maybe adjust some skill points here and there. But would you guys want to see a maxed out build skill point video? Was that something you'd be interested in? I think it'd be quite cool. For those of us that do have maximum skill points, I think it'd be quite useful. But I know there's not many. A lot of us are still out there grinding, trying to get our skill points on level 25. And some of us may even not even get there, because it's a long, long grind, dude. I tell you, it takes forever. But I just want to give you guys a quick summary on what I feel about this, the grind and all the things about it. And to be honest, knowing what I know now, would I go for level 25 again? I probably wouldn't, to be honest. Like, I only got to level 25 because I play the game every day on stream, on Twitch, with you guys getting involved and all that. It's amazing. So that just keeps me playing. That keeps me going, right? But knowing what I know now and how long it takes to get to level 25 and the benefits of doing so and what you get for it, is it worth it, is it not? And to be honest, in my opinion, it is not worth it to get to level 25. Your pro feels just as good at level 20 compared to level 25. There's a couple of skill points you could get here and there that may change a few things, but to be honest, you won't really notice a difference in your pro once you get to level 20. After that point, they're just little extras, you know what I mean? The grind to get to level 20 is much easier, it takes a lot less time, and it's 100% worth it in my opinion. Whereas the level 25 grind is not worth it at all. Would I do this again? Probably not. Would I get to level 20 again? 100%, yes. So if anyone's on the fence about really going for it, do you really want to get to level 25? Are you going to really grind it out? Just trying to give you information so you can decide on that yourself. And to be honest, I wouldn't do it. It's not worth it. If you play pro clubs every day, if you love it, all your mates get on all the time and you play, eventually you'll get there, right? Just like, you know, through playing. It's a natural progression of playing a lot of games. But if you're really out there trying to get it on purpose, maybe backing out of games and all this kind of stuff could be an option. But I wouldn't spread it out. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Just get to level 20. I think level 20 takes about 300 games, maybe a bit less. And that is much more achievable and 100% much more worth it. But yeah, that's going to do me for today. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Please leave a like if you did. It's kind of a mad achievement in my opinion, trying to get to level 25. We did it. We completed it. Pro Clubs is done. Bit of a mad one, to be honest. I feel kind of a bit sad like I said earlier, but we'll get over it. Make sure you subscribe if you are new. Ring the bell as well. Get them notifications when we upload a video. That would be huge. And I'll see you all in the next one. Adios, amigos.